Hello, Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger. Happy November 26th. It's Friday. It's time for a store review. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving, spending it with friends, family, and enjoying lots of great food. As you can see here, I waited for the booster reset, the timer reset, whatever you want to call it, to see if any new tanks would pop into the store, and unfortunately not. So I'm going to go through some of the questions that I received from last week's video, and if you want to see more in-depth discussion on each of the tanks that are available for the Black Friday event, and there's a lot of tanks in the store right now, please go watch that video. I talk more in-depth on each tank in that video, but I'm going to try to keep this one a little bit shorter and just go through some housekeeping items here with the Black Friday event. Keep in mind, guys, today is the last day for the live stream, so if you are short on the Blitz Cups here for the Action X, Centurion Mark 5.1, or the Progetto 46, you can still get those today, 12 o'clock Eastern Time here in the United States for that stream. So, the Black Friday event, a couple of things that I want to talk about, and the reason I had the T54E2 there was because that is the first tank here with 500 coupons. And this was something I wasn't quite 100% positive on last week. So, the second tank is the Skoda T27, and that is 1,000 coupons. So you've got to get 500 for the first tank, 1,000 for the second tank, and you can see here you've got to get an additional 1,500 for the M48A2. So 3,000 total coupons in order to get these tanks. Now, if you do get coupons and you find yourself a little bit short, these items down here on the bottom that you can see for however many coupons they are one-time purchases. You can see here I purchased the free XP booster. It is now checked off and no longer available. The 7-day and 1 days are available. Obviously, 7 days here is the best deal for 50 versus 1 a day for 10. But what you really want to focus on is potentially getting the T54E2 for free. Getting the Skoda is a stretch, and you're going to have to spend a good bit of money in order to get that. And I'll show you how I did it and how you can do it maybe a little bit more cost effectively. Because if we go through and look at, and I'm going to skip over the black boxes for right now. I will touch on that here shortly. But there are a lot of good tanks here. So watch that previous week's video, and I'll talk about each one of these. But, you know, let's see, just going through, 121B is a great tank, Scorpion's a great tank, KPF PZ40 is meh, Chimera, great tank, STG, I wouldn't spend money on it. It's a difficult tank to play. T2020, there's so many Soviet Tier 8 heavy tanks like this one. The AMX is a decent tank for 5,000 gold. That's a good deal. Type 62, light tank, fun to play. T26E3, decent tank. And of course, we all know about the Tiger 131. I mean, it's only 1,500 gold, but you're only getting 25 coupons, so it doesn't really help you very much when you have to get 500 or 1,000. So go watch the last week's video, and I go into more detail about those tanks. But what you can see is I went down to the gold section. I still had 2 times gold for the big one here, the $100 and the $25. So I spent $125 on gold to get the 2x bonus, right? Once you buy these, it's gone, and it goes back to the regular price. And that gave me 1,200 coupons. So I was able to buy the 500 for the T54, and I think I got 3,000 gold or 3,750 gold. I can't remember which. And then I needed another 1,000 coupons, so I was still a little bit short. So I came back up, and I think I figured out I had to buy 2 of the tanks that I already had, only getting credits in return. But I didn't want to keep dropping money on gold, because you can see here I'm up over 230,000 gold. So you might be able to, say, buy the $100 or the $75 bundle and then buy some of these tanks that you've been wanting for a while, and then you might have enough. Do the math before you make all of these purchases to see how much you're going to get. So one of the questions I had is, should I go ahead and buy the gold now, or will there be better deals on gold later? I don't think there's going to be any better deal on gold than the 2 times bonus right now. So if you have that, go ahead and get it now. You're then ready for the auction, anything that might come up during the Christmas time. But the way I see it is that if you've got some tanks on here that you've been wanting for a while, maybe it's the Scorpion, maybe it's the Chimera, put those together, and maybe you might have to buy one more tank or something. But if you don't have the T-54 E2, the Shark, it's a tank you're really going to love. It's an American heavy hold down, just super strong, one of the best Tier 8 heavy tanks out there, in my opinion. And so you can get that for free now. So my advice is go ahead and jump on some of these deals now and get yourself a free tank. If you've still got some gold left over, I think there's going to be some deals coming up at Christmas time. Now, the other question that I got, which I thought was interesting, and it's a little bit confusing because you'll see this one doesn't say it, but black box times 12. But this one says black box times 9, plus it has the plus 3. So to me, I think there might be a little bit of a question as to whether or not you're getting 9 or are you getting 12. Well, the answer to that is you're getting 9. Whatever it says up top here is how many black boxes you are getting. And I had to test this out a second time, and I bought the black box times 2. I think it was $3, and I ended up with 700 gold this time around. The first time I bought this 24 pack here, and I averaged I think it was 115 gold per dollar, which that is just a really, really bad deal. So don't let the lure of getting to black box 5, 6, 7, 8 or whatever it goes up to entice you to buy these. The likelihood of that happening is really, really low. So again, guys, and I hate to be overly repetitive on this, if you want more information about the tanks that are in the Black Friday event here, please watch the video from last week. I'll try to leave a link in multiple places so that you can find it easily. I believe the Nimble here is new this week. And again, we always see these low tier tanks, $3. You can sell it for $1,000, so you're going to get 300-ish gold per dollar right there. Plus, you're going to get another 300 to 450 to 600 gold with these boosters and 7 days of premium. So nice little bundle here, and of course you get to keep that garage slot. And there are some deals right now for garage slots, guys. I'm not sure if mine have disappeared. Just because there was one here that you could purchase it for credits, which I went ahead and did, only then to go into my garage here and see that I already have 118 garage slots open. So you often get those from opening the free crates and whatnot during the week. So yeah, so unfortunately nothing new in store. Hopefully they're preparing us for some nice tanks in December. And hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And leave a comment below. Let me know if you received any tanks, if you spent any money on tanks this week. And of course, have fun out there. Stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.